Hi again, this is Priscilla of Scylla's Nutrition Corner. I wanted to show a video of how easy it is to add in different types of foods or to introduce yourself to a different type of meal when changing up your diet for your own specific health goals. So I did some food tasting or sampling with one of my relatives who was open to trying some of my signature homemade meals that I've posted. So we'll see what he thinks and if it was helpful to him at all. So just a little background of who you will see in the video. It is one of my cousins who has an 8 to 5 job, doesn't always have time to cook or not really sure what to cook, so he has to use a lot of convenience items. So I tried to show him the simplest ways to make convenience foods at home. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know what you think and if it was helpful at all or if you want to try some of the recipes yourself or have tried them. Oh, and also just representing today. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try our very first sample item to see how it comes out. So the first one that we have is, it's a breakfast toast. So this one is a whole grain toast with peanut butter, strawberries, and banana. So it's a very easy recipe option. You can just toast your bread, slap on some peanut butter, cut the fruit up real quick, and grab it and go. Take it with you as you're leaving the house, or take it with you and eat it once you're at work. So let's go ahead and see what he thinks once he tries it.
Thank you.
So what do you think of having it, like if you're at work, or maybe, I mean, I know probably not in the car, but like taking it on the go? What do you think of this option?
It does have a good consistency, even though it is toast. Very soft, easy to eat, easy to make. Tastes fresh with the fruit on top, and it does have a very filling effect. So I can see how eating this would hold you over till your next meal.
Okay. What you can also do with it, if you want it to be fancy, is you could sprinkle cinnamon on top. It also offers a nice little sweet flavor to it, the seasoning. Try a little bit more, and I will show. Ingredients that we used for this recipe was 12 grain bread. So this one you can get at the grocery store. I do say try to do whole grain or whole wheat. Make sure you do look on the back side at the ingredients and that it says whole wheat. This one says whole wheat flour as the first ingredient rather than unbleached or bleached as the very first ingredient to your whatever your bread selection would be. This will offer the whole grains you need in your diet for a good fiber source. The peanut butter that was used, once again, also from the grocery store. The main thing you want to look for is, again, at the ingredients that it says dry roasted, this one says dry roasted peanuts, but as long as it just says peanuts, it doesn't need to be a long list of ingredients. Simple, that way you know exactly what you're getting. Banana, so that's very easy in your produce area, and then just strawberries. So these were diced up and placed on top, and that's what we used to make the toast. So what do you think as you're eating it? Overall, just of the toast?
I would definitely try it again. Very simple to make at home, you know, on the go before work. Like I said, still has a lot of flavor. With banana and strawberry, you get both of those taste flavors in there. Good. Would definitely do it again. All
right, awesome. So glad we got one item down that you can definitely use when going to work.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, so the second snack that we have can be used in the morning or as another snack for later in the day, even as a lunch. But I like to use it in the morning. It's another type of toast. You can warm up this toast bread. So it's sourdough bread. Let me go ahead and show what it is. So this one I keep warm by putting it in foil when I'm on the go. I'll toast everything, wrap it in foil, that way it stays nice and warm. So this one is sourdough bread with cream cheese and salmon on top. So this one can be done, like I said, in the morning, and we'll see how you might like this option.
Cool.
Okay, so what do you think of that? I know you said you really hadn't tried a salmon lox before and hadn't really thought of this type of combination, especially in the morning.
I like this combination because it is different from the peanut butter with the fruit. You have that sweet element. This is the 180. Doesn't taste real fishy. Normally, you know, I associate salmon with a fishy flavor. That's non-existent here. Again, the consistency, texture, excellent, very soft. Cream cheese helps keep everything together. I think this is an excellent alternative to, you know, your traditional fruit and peanut butter option.
Okay, so you do like this. It's probably a nicer, because you get all that sweet from peanut butter and fruit combined. This probably gives you more of that like hearty, like saltier option to have in the morning. So it can be something different, and it is a way to get in a carbohydrate, your sourdough bread, which can be a smaller serving, the cream cheese, and so this would be, you can find sourdough bread once again at the grocery store. You can use the whole slice or just cut the slice in half, whatever you would like to do. And then the cream cheese, I just use regular Philadelphia cream cheese. I don't go for anything special. No reduced fat or anything. Just kind of spread it on very light. You don't have to use a lot. The salmon I had made earlier in the week. So all I do is I warm that up, especially in the morning. I get a small piece, warm it up, put it on top, wrap it all in foil, and have it ready to go. Does that sound easy for you to do?
Preparation wise, I think it's an excellent way, like you said, to utilize your leftovers, and then just an excellent portion overall for a snack. Definitely hearty.
Okay, awesome. Got something a little different ready. This could be a good lunch option for you to take. So you would want to take it in your own type of container. So this is a pasta dish that is combined with, it has pasta. So it is gluten-free pasta with zucchini, asparagus, summer squash, and grilled chicken. And then it has a tomato sauce on top and Parmesan cheese. So all of this can be put into a container. You can take it with you to work and then just warm it up like that. If you only need like a 1 container item to take to lunch, you don't want to have to worry about too many things. Everything is in this one meal. So if you want to try that and let me know what you think.
Thank you.
So this one is nice because it makes quite a bit in the week. When you put it together and put it in the oven, it can be kind of 2 containers worth. So you'll have your meal for dinner, and then you can also have lunches for later in the week, and then also dinner's already set up. That way you don't have to be cooking every single day. So what do you think of that?
It's very filling. The vegetables have a good crunch, and I don't really taste the difference between the gluten pasta and I guess
like
the traditional pasta that you
awesome.
It is flavorful, and again, the portion,
Yeah.
I really like that, you know, it fills you up and it's not doesn't take up a whole lot of space, or you don't have to bring a whole bunch of containers.
Yeah. So this is actually one of my favorite things to do for lunch. It's very easy, just to put it into a small container, warm it up, and I know I'm gonna be having a warm meal rather than maybe like a sandwich every single day. Anything in there that you would think not to really put into a pasta, or?
I like the squash, the asparagus brings out its own flavor. The sauce is good, and the chicken with the cheese feels like a guilty indulgence.
Nice. Well, I will say everything, I mean, it's made at home, yes, but not everything is homemade. So obviously I did buy the pasta at the store. I just found a gluten-free version, so whichever one you would like to do. Got chicken in the kind of the frozen area, produce from the produce aisle, and then the tomato sauce was a jar. I didn't really have time to make my own tomato sauce at home, so when there's not always time, just look for preferences that you would like to do, but keep in mind you're going to be doing a smaller portion, so don't think that you're going to overdo it too much with how much sauce you would use.
Excellent. Yeah, flavor's not lacking, and like I said, I can definitely see how this would, you know, fill you up for your meal,
so
as a meal or a snack.
Awesome. So can I ask, were you a little like hesitant or indifferent when you heard me say that it was gluten-free?
I was, yes. I was thinking cardboard.
You thought it wasn't going to be like soft or good or anything?
No, pleasantly surprised.
Okay, good. Glad to hear that. All right, so let's do a final wrap up of your thoughts of everything that you tried today. What did you think of the different options?
I think out of options provided, very easy to make at home. not time consuming, and all the ingredients definitely available at, you know, your local grocery store. Flavor wise, the fruit and peanut butter, I know I typically associate those as, you know, going together.
Yeah.
Pleasant texture. I like the sweetness.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I could do it every morning. But counterpoint to that is, I think my favorite that I tried was the salmon.
Yeah.
I personally like having, you know, protein with my meal,
Okay.
and that one completely surprised me.
Okay, awesome. Is that something you think you would try, or do you have any of these things at home right now, or kind of thinking how you can start maybe putting them together?
For the other ingredients, I can definitely have those on hand. The salmon, I think it would actually be worth the effort. Prep it the night before, make your snack in the morning. You know, take that with you. I think that held really well together.
Yeah.
As with the pasta dish, you know, again, make it the night before and use it the next morning, and you can use it either as a snack or your main meal or your lunch for the day.
Yeah.
Very satisfying.
Yeah. The nice thing with the pasta is that it makes so much that you can have a bunch of dinners ready to go. That way you don't feel like you have to be cooking every single day, because I know a lot of people feel rushed, or they don't have the time, or you just don't want to, which I totally get, because that happens in this household, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a week. So, you know, have that type of meal ready to go. And then also with the salmon, I would recommend any kind of food or toast that you use and you're gonna take it with you, make sure to wrap it in foil. That way it'll stay warm, so when you get to work or wherever you're going, it'll still have a nice flavor, kind of texture that you were anticipating.
Yeah, and I mean, definitely look forward to, you know, my mouth wants, you know, more of each. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Thanks for joining me today.